Well, we've just ended our 5-day retreat, the Men Without Masks epic 5-day retreat, and I'm just sat with Rob, who's a company director from Oxfordshire, who's just had one incredible experience. Hopefully you can see the gold in his eyes is shining right now. And yeah, Rob, it was such a pleasure. I can't remember experiencing as much pleasure watching someone on one of our retreats as I have watching you. How was it? How was it for you?
It has completely changed my life. It's completely changed everything. I can't even begin to put words around it. But what I can tell you is my body aches. The inside of my body aches more than the outside of my body. I've dealt with trauma, I've dealt with shame, I've dealt with things that have been repressed within me for, 50 plus years. And I feel I've just transformed. It's transformational, and I'm a new man.
What will you remember from the retreat? You know, when you look back on the retreat in a year's time, like what, not key processes, but you know, what aspects of connection and brotherhood and things like that will you really remember?
Number one, meeting you.
Oh, thank you.
My brother.
Thank you.
Being with all the men and having a close brotherhood that I've never experienced and never imagined was possible. That will stay with me forever. Friendships formed and opportunity. Yeah, opportunity.
Would you talk a little bit about safety? Because without going into your story, which we won't do, you know, obviously I know from watching you that you haven't always felt safe around men. How was the safety of the group, and how soon into the retreat did you feel safe?
I think by day 3 I felt completely safe. The first couple of days, it just brought things up that I didn't expect. And there were surprises that I didn't expect.
You had to check in, didn't you, and breathe and just kind of move through it, and we helped you with that.
And it was just so lovely. I was supported all the way through.
What happened on day 3 for you to feel safe?
Day 3, I got to talk to the group. I got to talk to my brothers, and I realised I could trust them, and I was able to be vulnerable with them. And the moment I did that, everything changed. Everything changed.
Wow.
It allowed me then to free my body up and to get into my body and to work with my body in a way that I'd read about but never experienced.
And by doing that, by sharing so openly on that morning, so courageously, you gave everybody else the permission to do that. So thank you so much for doing that. What are you taking away with you, and what are you looking forward to when you leave here in about 10 minutes time?
I'm really looking forward to living in this new body, and I'm also looking forward to transforming my business in ways that I've always dreamt of doing, but I didn't really have the courage to do, and I didn't know who to talk to. And I've now found a network of people that I can talk to and trust and create something. And I truly believe that it's going to allow a transformational process to happen within my working life, my business life.
Oh, that's beautiful. What would you say to any men that are considering coming, but then, you know, Mr. Fear knocks on the door and they refuse the calling? Like, what would you say to that man?
Be brave and do it. Just come here, allow this process and these amazing people, Craig and his team, just amazing people who are with you all the way and are also growing with you. And that is the unique thing about this. You're not with a therapist. You're with people that want to grow and want to be bigger and newer people and more in contact.
Well, thank you so much. I've met a new brother, and you're the most courageous man I've ever met. Give me a man hug.